and welcome to Radio Vision Network. This is Carole Moore on Around Town with Carole here at Morning Coffee. And today we're going to introduce you to a place that you should take a trip and visit. It's in the center of Burlington County, New Jersey, at the edge of a little town called Rancocas Woods. It is actually Mount Laurel Township, but this is a segment of Mount Laurel Township that is unique in every way, shape, and form. It is literally log cabins, a village of log cabins, and on the front road are a village of stores, antique stores, crafter stores, emporiums, candle shops. We have a hairdresser. We have a pretzel shop. As I was out there this morning, they're now scraping and painting the pretzel shop. And it's called the Village of Rancocas. And the Rancocas Woods is actually the term. And today we have here a gentleman who is going to be introducing himself and telling us a little bit about how he got involved in this. Tell us your name and what is your official title now that you are involved in this project.
My name is Michael Samola, and I guess my title would be show coordinator for the former Rancocas Woods Craft and Antique Show. We're going to be changing the name to the Made and Found Market at Rancocas Woods.
I like that. Explain that again.
So the made is for the craft side of things. Found is for the vintage antiques, so things that people find they can bring in and sell. So, you know, it's simple, but then we'll expand on that with any sort of advertising we do, craft and antique show, things like that.
The unique part of this part of Burlington County is actually the terrain. It is a sandy soil, and it is oak trees, which is typical of the plains that are all up and down the East Coast. And it is like you're walking back in time. The log cabins in the village are some are two-bedroom bungalows that were originally used as summer houses, but others have been very expanded, and others, still new ones, are gigantic, beautiful, and they're right across from the Fleetwood School, which is one of the many Mount Laurel schools in the township of Mount Laurel in New Jersey. And the Emporium, tell us about that.
The Emporium, the Rancocas Woods Craft and Co-op Attic. Craft and Antique Co-op Attic. That houses a lot of different vendors come in there, and they pay a nominal fee for rent, and they house their products there. It's a lot of seasonal decor in there. So we just passed Halloween.
I'm sorry, Byron. Can you get me a bottle of water? Thank you.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
I have a little spell here on the.
You're welcome.
Tell us more about the Emporium. Here he comes.
So the Emporium, it's a lot of seasonal things in there. So they had a lot of like Halloween gifts, things that you could put up, decorations and ornaments like that. And Thanksgiving is the season now, and then there's going to be a lot of actually they already have a lot of Christmas things in the store. And then there's some other shops. There's the Kaleidoscope. There's a lot of kind of seasonal decor in there too. And then we have the Creek Mercantile, which is a lot of craft and vintage antique things. It's a lot of mid-century modern furniture, and just a lot of old cool this and that, anything.
Now the Emporium, that's a two-story event?
Yeah, the Emporium's a two-story event, and so is the Creek Mercantile. So that's 2 stories as well. We only have, the stores only open on the main floor. The second floor is like offices and things like that. But we actually are planning on expanding the store. There's a back room that hasn't been used in a while that we're going to clear out and expand the store there, and even upstairs as well in some of those rooms, put some new vendors in there. So we've got tons of space to fill as far as any sort of vendors. If anyone's interested, welcome to give us a shout. www.creekmercantile.com is a good place to go, or you can just show up to the Creek Mercantile and speak to Giselle. She works the store. She's really great.
And how about your plans for Christmas? Tell us about some things you have going on.
Yeah, we have the
this Christmas.
This Christmas, so we've got our the candlelight tour is December 2nd and 3rd. So they're gonna light some candles along the street there, from the Emporium all the way down to the bookstore, which is secondhand books. It's like a 2-block radius. Light some candles there, give it a nice walk, and all the stores will be open until 9 p.m. as opposed to 5 p.m. So families can come and walk around, see the sights. It's such a beautiful wooded area that it's just nice to stroll around. But the stores will be open as well, so people can get some Christmas gifts and things like that. And then December 10th is our last show of the season.
That's the last outside show.
That's the last outside craft and antique show of the season. We combine the show. The craft and antique show for 2016 have been separate, but for the last show of the season, December 10th, we combine them. We bring all the vendors that have done any shows with us throughout the year. We give them a free show. They don't have to pay to bring their, for their table.
This is kind of their reward.
It's kind of the reward. Yeah, it's just a way of giving back. Thank you for, for helping us and supporting us and helping us grow. So at the end of the year, we like to give back a little bit. And we have a choir coming out. We've got Santa Claus coming.
You have a choir coming out to sing Christmas carols.
Yeah, I forget the name of the choir. Forgive me for that. But yeah, we do have a choir coming out the 10th. And then, like I said, we have Santa Claus, and the shops will be open a little later. Each shop is doing their own little thing. So yeah,
all the shops will be decorated for Christmas as well.
Of course. I think they have.
So in essence, what you're creating here is almost on the European theme line of a Kris Kringle Mart. Do you know that term?
Well, I've heard, I don't know if it's the same thing, Kris McKindle Mart is one in Pennsylvania. I have a couple friends that, they're artists, and they do art festivals and craft festivals all around the country, and I've actually worked for them vending their tables a few times, and we did the Kris McKindle Mart. I forget the name of the town it's in. It's in Pennsylvania, about a half hour outside.
You know what? Hold that thought. We'll be back to talk some Kris Kringle Mart and some crafters and antique shows here at Rancocas Woods, New Jersey. Stay tuned with Radio Vision Network. We'll be back shortly.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
My dream job is to run and manage my own spa one day.
To be the general manager for the Jumeirah Hotel in Abu Dhabi, Dubai.
I feel that Merciers has prepared me very well for my future in the hospitality industry.
The kitchen is incredible.
You are planning the meal, doing all the costing and the recipes. You're in charge of everything going on in the kitchen.
They really do get you prepared, and they want to make sure that you have a job after college.
When it comes to injuries,
they're not all created equal.
That's why at Performance Spine and Sports Medicine,
our team of doctors will coordinate and customize your care
to provide the best treatment options using the area's most advanced medical technology.
All with one goal in mind.
To get you back in the game.
We call life.
Pain-free.
Drug-free.
Surgery-free. That's what we do here at Performance Spine and Sports Medicine.
Get better faster.
Stay better longer.
Saving your business money is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Tanker Consulting Services, a payment solutions expert, will show you how with a free, detailed, written analysis illustrating your cost savings. We usually uncover savings between 10 and 25%, and sometimes more. We can help your business succeed by providing reliable and secure merchant payment solutions such as merchant services programs, point-of-sale systems, and ATM machines. TCS, one of the leaders in regional credit card processing consulting, offers electronic payments to merchants locally and nationwide through our preferred vendor programs. We work to keep business costs down with a comprehensive suite of quality products, services, and customized credit card processing programs exclusively tailored for your company. TCS is convenient, reliable, and innovative. with customer service available 24/7, 365 days a year. Our in-depth industry knowledge, partnership strategy, and innovative processing solutions allow for a specialized approach to providing merchant bank processing with 100% full fee disclosure. TCS is one-stop shopping for all your merchant services solutions. Our clients save money 100% of the time. Trust Tanker Consulting Services, the knowledgeable, professional, and friendly provider of secure payment services. We set the standard by which others are measured. Call now for a free written analysis. 609-922-0201.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
And we're back here on Radio Vision Network Television. And today, this is Carole Moore, Around Town with Carole. And we're talking about the wonderful Rancocas Woods and all the things that are happening there now on the weekend. And during the week, they're open Monday through Friday
Actually,
till 5.
Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday
So
through Sunday,
okay, so
till
then they're
5.
closed Monday and Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And they're open till 5 now, but coming up soon with the Christmas season, they're going to be open till 9 at night.
9 p.m. Not every night, but a few nights. I believe it's the 2nd and 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, and the 23rd. They'll be open later for those dates.
Absolutely. And I'm so looking forward now. My experience with the area was when the Spencer's gift store was there. And for decades and decades it was there. Tough scale, upscale everythings. I mean, globes and Williamsburg type things and tapestries and doilies, placemats, just a full rim of high quality items. Mm-hmm. And I presume the family just retired, in other words.
Yeah,
and,
pretty much.
You know, we all have, I say this to my husband all the time, there is a shelf life to business. Mm-hmm. Now, I understand Johnson & Johnson, who's the big chemical company that makes baby powder and all that, they even, after 100 years, they had trouble running out of heirs, and they were going to have to sell to someone other than the owner.
Right.
And they had a nephew stepped up to the plate and decided that he would jump in, and now he's very successful. And so Johnson & Johnson is into 125 years, but it's very difficult for businesses to hang on after the lifespan of the owner.
Right.
You are the person who has the idea. You formulate the project. You bring the project to fruition. Mm-hmm. It is your baby. You have birthed this baby. You have raised this baby through teenagehood, and now it's a successful business. But now you're running out of years. So now you're 50, 60, 70, and you're saying, wow, it is time to pass the torch. Right. So the torch has been passed to new blood, and you are the new blood.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep the spirit of the Rancocas Woods alive and keep that, it's got such a great energy, the space, that it's such a beautiful foundation to work from. But I also want to inject some new life into it, and just, make it really accessible to people of all ages, demographics and all of that. So trying to inject some youth and new life into it.
Energy, new energy.
It's
and
such
I'll tell
beautiful
you,
energy up there.
it is such a beautiful area in the log cabins as the backdrop. That's just a wonderful part that's unique to any other place that I know of. And I love a log cabin. My dream house was a log cabin. Mm-hmm. But you don't always get what you want.
Right.
I got a 22 room, 300-year-old house that I would love to be living in a one-room log cabin.
Right,
so you never get what you want in this life. But this is a unique area of Burlington County in the township of Mount Laurel, called Rancocas Woods is the whole section. Mm-hmm. The school is right there, so people who are interested in coming to a small town, unique area might want to come. I did see a couple houses for sale.
Yeah, there's actually one right down the street that I was like, ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. And now is the time to buy because interest rates are still very, very low. So if you wanted to come in with a good school system right across the street, I noticed also the playgrounds. They have their own baseball fields, their own playgrounds. Very, very good area to move into. And the uniqueness of these shops, the candle store, there has been a candle store there for probably 30 years that I know of. And the uniqueness of this candle store is absolutely wonderful. Now, we've always had a hairdresser in the area.
Right.
And she has a brand new studio is opened up, and it is wonderful. We had her on the show 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And the Emporium, that was the place to be. And that's a 2-story, and you can actually walk out the back door.
Basement as well, so yeah. Walk out the back door, and then that's basically the event grounds for the Craft
And that's the
Antique
event
show.
grounds, and it is all, even during the summer, it is so wonderfully situated under the oak trees and amongst the pine. The smelling of the area.
It's beautiful. I love going up there first thing in the morning,
really
having my coffee.
And as my husband, the meteorologist, would say, it was an ancient sand dune. In other words, the ocean used to be closer than it is. It's about an hour away from Long Beach Island as the crow flies, and right there in the center of Burlington County, but in the sandy area, which is wonderful. Perfect drainage. We never have mud. Even after a downpour in the middle of the summer, it immediately drains away. And the area is so well kept. There's no trash. There's no debris. There's nothing like that around. And it's kind of giving you a blank slate to use your imagination to bring this thing to full fruition. And I'm so looking forward to it actually being. I'm looking forward to 2017.
It's going to be wonderful.
Exactly.
Are you familiar with the pretzel shop, the small building right on the corner?
Oh my goodness. There is a shop, let me tell everybody, because they don't know what we're talking about. There is a little building, and it is 1.5 stories high, tall, skinny little building, just big enough for a homemade pretzel shop. And those pretzels...
Well, they're not. It's not a pretzel shop anymore. That's what I was going to tell you. No, we're actually in the process of renovating it now. And it's going to be a small bistro, so they're going to do flatbreads and coffee and things like that. And
it's going to be still an eatery.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna build a patio on the outside, a nice place, and there's picnic tables right next to it. The water wheel's right behind it, so that's a beautiful space just to hang out.
We'll talk about that when we come back.
Sure.
We'll be right back. Don't go away, folks. We're talking about Rancocas Woods, New Jersey, and the fabulous things that are going on this Thanksgiving and Christmas season. And 2017 is going to be even bigger and better. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
My dream job is to run and manage my own spa one day.
To be the general manager for the Jumeirah Hotel in Abu Dhabi, Dubai.
I feel that Mercier has prepared me very well for my future in the hospitality industry.
The kitchen is incredible.
You are planning the meal, doing all the costing and the recipes. You're in charge of everything going on in the kitchen.
They really do get you prepared, and they want to make sure that you have a job after college.
When it comes to injuries,
They're not all created equal.
that's why at Performance Spine and Sports Medicine,
Our team of doctors will coordinate and customize your care,
to provide the best treatment options using the area's most advanced medical technology,
all with one goal in mind.
to get you back in the game,
We call life
pain-free,
drug-free.
surgery-free. That's what we do here at Performance Spine and Sports Medicine.
Get better faster.
Stay better longer.
Saving your business money is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Tanker Consulting Services, a payment solutions expert, will show you how with a free, detailed, written analysis illustrating your cost savings. We usually uncover savings between 10 and 25%, and sometimes more. We can help your business succeed by providing reliable and secure merchant payment solutions such as merchant services programs, point-of-sale systems, and ATM machines. TCS, one of the leaders in regional credit card processing consulting, offers electronic payments to merchants locally and nationwide through our preferred vendor programs. We work to keep business costs down with a comprehensive suite of quality products, services, and customized credit card processing programs exclusively tailored for your company. TCS is convenient, reliable, and innovative, with customer service available 24/7, 365 days a year. Our in-depth industry knowledge, partnership strategy, and innovative processing solutions allow for a specialized approach to providing merchant bank processing with 100% full fee disclosure. TCS is one-stop shopping for all your merchant services solutions. Our clients save money 100% of the time. Trust Tanker Consulting Services, the knowledgeable, professional, and friendly provider of secure payment services. We set the standard by which others are measured. Call now for a free written analysis. 609-922-0201.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
And we're back with Radio Vision Network Around Town with Carole. I'm Carole Moore, and we are talking about Rancocas Woods and the shops at Rancocas Woods. And more importantly, we have a gentleman here that has so much energy, I wish they could bottle it, because I would take a bottle. Tell us about Hootie.
So Hootie and Valerie were the people that, Valerie's father bought the entire grounds in the 40s. I think it was 25-acre lot. He built what's now the Creek Mercantile, the old Spencer's building, in 1955. In 1958, he started the antique shows. And then Hootie and Val got together, they got married, and then they took over in the 70s, the antique shows. And then in 1980, they started the craft shows. So then they had both craft and antique, and they were extremely successful for decades. I was a little before my time, but my parents told me they can remember when they were younger, when they would go exit 43 off of 295 Rancocas Woods on the day of a craft or antique show, there were cars lined up until the 295 exit, and there were well over 300 vendors in a 3-block area, and the place was jam-packed, and it was wonderful. So Hootie and Valerie, they've just been really great and gracious people helping me out, because this is all very new to me, so they've been supporting me. And you can find Hootie walking around just about every day, whether he's cleaning up or doing one project or another. So he's been a really good energy and support system for me doing this. And I'm just really excited about the future.
And this is right off of 295. If you're coming from New York or Philadelphia or Cape May, just get off at exit 43. It's listed on the 295 as Rancocas Woods, which is what it is, and we're just a hop, skip, and a jump off of 295. But as you come off the interstate, you're going to notice we go to a calmer, quieter, more peaceful place that you can pull in. We got plenty of parking, and pull in and just enjoy. Plan to spend the day. I'm waiting so much. What's going to be in the pretzel house now?
So there's going to be a small bistro, because it is such a small building.
Well, you've got the picnic tables outside.
Right, we've got picnic tables, and we're building a patio and things like that.
And it's lovely there.
So that's going to have flatbreads and coffee and things like that. And then on
like a little coffee house.
And then on the opposite corner, we're going to have a bakery. Those should both be up and running within the next month. But definitely by 2017, you're going to see big changes going on up there. We've got a lot in the way of landscaping and beautifying the space. I really want to work on the water wheel, which is right in front of the Creek Mercantile. It's such a landmark and an icon that I really want to bring it back to life and beautify that space. We've got some arborists coming out to check on the trees and make sure that everything's healthy as it should be, and cutting down anything that needs to go. Because it's such a wonderful space that preserving the natural landscape is, I think, crucial to any sort of success we're going to have, and making it feel like a welcoming atmosphere to everybody.
Absolutely. And, bring the stroller. All the sidewalks are very easy to push. When I say sand, that's in the back area, and the sandy area is terrific for the vendors. And but the sidewalks are all lovely. You can push a stroller, bring the babies. Beautiful sunny day. It's the place to be. It really, really is. Now, you're looking for vendors. So give me a little scenario as to what type of vendors are you looking for?
We're looking for anything and everything at this point. Jewelry, clothing, collectibles, pottery, glasswork, art, woodworking.
So that goes to the MADE. The official website is...
It's going to be madeandfoundmarket.com.
Made and Found. So it's things that are handmade and also things that are found. So they're the antiques.
That website is under construction right now, but hopefully it'll be up and running soon.
And how would we get in touch with you between now and when the website is already up?
You can get some information from www.creekmercantile.com.
Okay,
CREEK.
got that? creekmercantile.com.
And then you can also email me at madeandfoundmkt for market at gmail.com. So that's madeandfoundmkt@gmail.com, and I can pass along any information about the Craft and Antique Show.
Now, vendors' fees are ranging from what, $35?
$35 in the early season, and $45 closer to
high season.
The high season, closer to the holidays. I'm working on the contract for 2017 as we speak. I'm pretty much done. Just have some last-minute kinks to iron out, and that'll all be available on the website when we get that up and running. But in the meantime, you can email me. Again, it's madeandfoundmkt@gmail.com, and I can pass along.
And your office is where?
My office is in the Creek Mercantile, so that's 118 Creek Road in Mount Laurel.
Okay. And are you there most days, or is the Mercantile open during the day?
The Mercantile is open from Wednesday through Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. until 5 p.m.
10 to 5.
I'm not always there, but I can always make myself available there.
Okay.
So yeah, if anybody wants to just come by, if I'm not there, you can speak to Giselle or Stephanie or, Sue.
And the bakery, now, is that planning to be open this season, or are we going to have to wait for next year?
We're hoping for the end of this month or
end of November.
Within the next month it should.
Well, this is the Christmas season, and the bakery goes hot
I know.
tops.
Yeah, we're working as hard as we can to get it ready. But yeah, we do have a lot of things in the works for 2017. So it's a big vision and a long process, but everything's on the up and up.
You see, there's your name on the screen here, and
Micheal. It's actually AEL, but
that's all right.
okay.
That's all right. We'll get that straightened out.
No worries.
And we are looking so forward to this. That once you get it open, maybe we can bring a camera crew out and do something live on.
Yeah, you guys got to get Hootie and Val in the shop, though. It wouldn't be possible without
Hootie
and Val.
And that would be a way to give your official grand opening. Your 2017 season, it starts in what month?
It starts in March and goes into December. So it's we just have to kind of close down for the the inevitable cold weather.
Sure, a rainstorm or whatever.
Exactly. And honestly, I'm looking forward to January and February to do some behind-the-scenes work, because I've been doing all of this with a show every month, so it's hard to see the big picture when still, focusing on...
And the day that you're expecting to have the shows is going to be
going to be I'm pretty sure it's the 4th Saturday of every month. I'll have all the dates up on the website and the contracts and all of that, so don't hold me to that, but it's either the 3rd or 4th Saturday of every month from March into
now, right
December.
Now, are they still having
so we still have one show. November 26th, we'll have a craft show. And then, like I said, the Candlelight Tour, December 2nd and 3rd. And then our last show of the season, which is probably our biggest show of the season, December 10th. That's combined craft and antique for all of our vendors to come out. They get a free show. And it's our way of thanking them for their patronage.
Wonderful! I am so excited. I can just see all the little Twinkie lights and the
it's gonna be great.
The bagged candles as they walk around on the walkways, and it's just such a unique place to visit. And Christmas, it was not Christmas in our family unless we go to Rancocas Woods.
That's how it was with my family.
That's
too.
it. And so you have to take a time, set aside, and today would be a great day because, of course, it's beautiful weather here in
We're open.
New Jersey.
Come on by.
And we've just, Bill and I, my husband and I, just took a ride past, and everything is looking really, really good. The candle shop and the emporium, and it's just looks wonderful. The hairdresser is out there. She's open every day now, and I'm waiting for the bakery, so that's going to be really good. And the antiques, you can't get better antiques elsewhere. This is the place to go. Rancocas Woods has always been the Rancocas Woods antique and craft events, and now we call it the Made and Found. Made because we need the crocheters and the knitters and the woodworkers and anybody who has a craft, a jewelry crafter. We need you to call and make an appointment to go in and take a look and see what the space looks like. Antiques. You have antiques around your house. Set up and start selling the antiques at these events. We've got 2 more event shows going this season before the cold weather freezes us out. And then we've got the 10th.
December 10th.
December 10th will be the
big
last big show. So you need Christmas presents. You need to buy for that special somebody you know darn right well they're furnishing a house. What would be better than having antiques and classic things in your house? I always made the point in my homes, always, don't buy anything unless it's going to appreciate. Antiques appreciate in value. Modern new bought things don't necessarily appreciate.
Right.
So I always said if you can't make more money out of it when you sell it later in life, when you change your decorations, go with the antiques. And we welcome you to come out to Rancocas Woods. Tell us again the website so that they will know when to look.
It's going to be www.madeandfoundmarket.com. And like I said, you can email me at madeandfoundmkt@gmail.com. And I do want to say one last thing before we sign off. We also have musicians coming out every month. I'm trying to get live music, food trucks every month. So I've been reaching out, trying to,
so this
make
is your
make it
heads up.
an event to hang all day. It's not just come in
Absolutely.
and out. You hang out all day. Different
This
things
is
to
it.
do.
Here's a call for all you food vendors who have a
Please.
truck. Get in touch with this man. Michael
Please.
will help you get this settled. And all of you musicians, okay, so you only just started playing. There's no reason why you can't come out and sit on a bench and give us a couple tickles on the guitar and try yourself. This is a real kind of like open mic, but every day.
Yeah.
And you can show yourself here and make it a fun thing. There's nothing more fun than wandering through and hearing minstrels, which in the old-fashioned term, musicals, playing in the background as you wander through and you look at all these wonderful, nifty things here at the Made and Found Market. Made and Found Market. Well, Michael, thank you so much for being with us.
It was a pleasure.
And I am so looking forward to. I'm going to be out there on the 10th, and see what I can do out there. And meanwhile, we'll see you at the office and make some arrangements so that we can get people out there. Don't forget, all you musicians, all you vendors, all you craft people, and all you antique dealers. This is going to be the place to be. And you've got one opportunity to call Michael and make those arrangements. So stay tuned now. This is Radio Vision Network. Don't go away. We have other programming coming up. And of course, we're here on Radio Vision Network. This is Around Town with Carole. We're doing Rancocas, New Jersey, Rancocas Woods, the unique log cabin community in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And we'll see you next time on Around Town with Carole.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been.